Music sensation Katy Perry wows us with her amazing physique. Today we have her trainer Harley Pasternak here to show us a few moves. Let's get started. What's it like working with Katy?
Katy's great. Katy is funny. She's energetic. She's a pleasure to work out with. She's actually very funny. Yeah, she's very funny.
So that kind of infuses your workouts.
I think so.
More enjoyable?
Yeah. She's not someone I think who naturally really loves to work out, but she loves how it makes her feel, and she's pretty athletic. Now, let's get into a front plank. I've seen you do these before. You do them perfectly. And here we want to basically create a plank in our upper body and lower body together with a straight line from your shoulder to your hip, to your knee, to your heel, all the way across. The weight on your forearms, your shoulder directly above your elbow, tucking your pelvis in and contracting your abdominals. Hold this as long as you can. For some people it's 15 seconds, for some people it's 2-3 minutes. Side plank is going to focus more on the obliques, the muscles on the side of the body that help us flex laterally. So you're going to be right forearm down, you're going to extend your left leg, you stack your right foot on top, exactly, and we are going to have, this arm is perfect here. Some people like to extend it straight up to the ceiling. There's a lot of different variations of this, and you want to keep this straight line here again, your body as a plank, and it's actually your right obliques that are working, oh, I can feel that, that's impressive. Your right obliques that are working hard right now to keep your body upright. Some people will do a pulse, so try and push your hips up a bit and down a bit, that small little range of motion. Some people find the most difficult part of this exercise is the weight on their right forearm. So you might want to stack. I can really
feel that.
Right? You can put a towel stacked underneath your forearm so it doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
Let's start off all the way down.
Oh, right.
Hands right underneath your shoulders, looking up, pressing up into a lower back. Now, two positions here. One, you're looking at the sky. So go all the way up so your arms are fully extended. There we go. Hips down to the ground. There we go. So the first one is you're looking up to the sky. Your toes are tucked in, which is perfect. And then imagine that there's a string that goes right from your sacrum. I'm going to pull it up by contracting your abdominals and down. Now, here's the variation. Unlike a yoga stretch, this is an abdominal exercise, so we're going to go back to it again. This time, you can't let your heels move back even an inch. Never. That's the key. Now try it.
There we go.
Yep.
Now
I
feel it in my abs.
Boom. And up. Good. So you know you're doing well if your shoulders are always directly above your wrists. You can't let your shoulders slide back, and you can't let them move forward. Hips all the way down to the ground. Look up, up, and then hips all the way up to the ceiling. There we go.
Got it. That's
Perfect.
an ab move. That's awesome.
That's a great ab move.
Yeah, and I feel that in my shoulders too, and in my legs. That's almost like a full body move. So why do you choose to do plank with Katy as opposed to sit-ups?
You know, we'll mix it up. We'll do different exercises. I think for the most part, everybody, not just Katy, is very anterior dominant. So through the course of the day, we're sitting in our car, we're sitting at the computer, we're on our phones, and we tend to be very closed. And so when you over-strengthen the muscles right here, think of what a crunch does is it shortens us, and it brings us even more anterior dominant. So we do a lot of lower back exercises. We do a lot of exercises that pull her back, bring her into a better position. We still need to strengthen the rectus abdominis. So by doing a plank, it's a static movement. It's isometric. We're working the muscles, but we're not necessarily shortening the muscles that much.
Excellent. Thanks so much for these moves. I can feel it in my core.
My pleasure.
Yeah, they're great. We'll see you next time on Pop Sugar Fitness.